wearing their national costumes in the traditional Miss Universe Parade of Nations.
All right, here we go. Here are the names of the semifinalists for the title of Miss Universe. Here in their swimwear by Catalina are the 10 semifinalists in the Miss Universe swimsuit competition.
If for any reason Miss Universe cannot fulfill her obligation for the entire year, then the first runner-up becomes Miss Universe.
Live from the Miami Beach Auditorium, the Miss USA Beauty Pageant. Tonight's winner will represent the United States in the pageant that chooses the most beautiful girl on earth, Miss Universe. As pageant host, the popular MC of Truth or Consequences, Mr. Bob Barker.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Miss USA Parade of State. First, Miss Alabama.
Sylvia Hitchcock from University of Alabama.
The first runner-up is Miss Venezuela and Miss...
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 21st Annual Miss Universe Beauty Pageant, and the very first to be held here in beautiful Puerto Rico. 21 years of Miss Universe pageants have proved that no one country and no one part of the world has an exclusive on beautiful girls. Now, one of these girls will be the first runner-up. One will be Miss Universe. The position of first runner-up is very important because if for any reason Miss Universe cannot fulfill her obligation, the first runner-up will become Miss Universe. All right, girls. The first runner-up is Miss Brazil, Miss Australia is Miss Universe.
Your handsome host, one of America's most popular television personalities, Mr. Bob Barker.
Welcome to the first Miss Universe Beauty Pageant in history to originate from the Far East. We're coming to you from the Philippines, where Asia wears a smile.
Welcome to the 24th Annual Miss Universe Beauty Pageant. And your host, one of television's most popular personalities, Mr. Bob Barker.
Welcome to the Miss Universe Beauty Pageant and to this beautiful country of El Salvador. This is the first Miss Universe pageant in 24 years to originate in Central America, and what a country this is.
One of you is about to become Miss Universe. The other will be the first runner-up. The position of first runner-up is very important because if for any reason Miss Universe cannot fulfill her responsibilities for the entire year, then the first runner-up becomes Miss Universe. The first runner-up is Miss Austria. Miss Trinidad Tobago is Miss Universe. Congratulations, Janelle. Bouquet. Miss Universe of 1977 is Janelle Comison.
And for the first time in pageant history, at each stage of the semifinalist competition, you at home will be able to compare your scores with the judges, because we have a fantastic computer that's going to add up the judges' scores and show them to you instantaneously. Right?
What's wrong with Irish whiskey?
Well, maybe I should switch to that. Thank you, Miss Ireland. Thank you very much for talking with me. Now, when I thank Miss Ireland, the judges begin to press the buttons of the computer. She'll return to her place, and in moments, you at home will see her score. Very well.
I've had a lovely time.
It's a pleasure to have had the opportunity to talk with you, and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Miss South Africa. Our distinguished panel of computer operators is busy at work down here now, and in a moment we'll know the composite score for her. Yes, she speaks English.
Yes.
You're home. Where do you live?
Oh, I'm living in Yokohama.
And you go to the university?
Yes, I'm studying law.
And why are you studying law, Harumi?
I want to be a good wife.
And you're studying law?
The girls tell me that you have been reading their palms, that you read palms. Is that right?
Well, yeah.
Well, I think that our Greek audience would probably be interested in having you read my palm. Would you do that and show them how you do it?
Okay, Paul.
All right. Have a look.
Well, do you want the truth and nothing but the truth?
I'm not sure this is the best idea I ever had. Yes, I want the truth.
You've got a very long life, Bob. No worry at all. I don't think you'll be satisfied with one life, so you might be having about 7 lives. You're a famous person, that's obvious, of course. And now let's come down to your affairs, shall we?
My what?
The most interesting part of your life,
Yes.
your affairs.
My affairs?
Yes.
Yes, that's what... Thank you, Miss India. Thank you very much.
Yes. And do you have a boyfriend back in Israel?
Yes, I do.
Have you heard from him?
He called me yesterday morning and he said, everybody wish you good luck except me.
You see, if she wins, she'll be traveling for a year. Thank you, Miss Israel. Miss Norway, right here, please. Miss Norway is Bente Lihog. She's from Oslo. She's a secretary.
Yes.
And Bente, congratulations on becoming one of the 12 semifinalists.
Thank you.
How tall are you?
Taller than you.
Fred, will you come hold me up here, please? And you're a secretary,
Yes.
so you take shorthand.
No.
You don't take shorthand?
No.
You sound like some of the secretaries in the United States these days. Thank you, Miss Norway.
Yo poder participar en él.
Ms. Venezuela says that she's always watched telecast and she's always enjoyed watching the program. She's been seeing it year after year since she was a little girl.
Since you were a little girl, do I look any older?
Te luce un poquito mayor que antes.
¿Yo?
No, él, tú no.
No, igualito, lindo.
No? Ah, that's how she became a semifinalist. Very bright. Thank you. Thank you. One of your answers impressed me tremendously. When they asked her favorite television star, you said...
The Price is Right.
The Price is Right. Do you really watch? Come on down. You got it.
Yes.
Do you really watch Price is Right? Does your family watch it?
I have no choice. My father is sitting up there, and he watched The Price is Right every night.
Your father is here in the balcony? You, sir, have won a refrigerator. Thank you, Miss Canada. And at home there in New Zealand, have you watched the Miss Universe pageant on CBS?
Well, I've been watching the Miss Universe pageant since I was about 8 years old, and I can't believe that I'm here now in it.
Well, you are indeed. Now, you're 19, so she was 3 years old when I started doing the pageant. Of course, I was only 20 years old when I... Ask her if since she's been in the United States, if she's seen The Price is Right.
Haben Sie gesehen, The Price is Right, seitdem Sie in den Vereinigten Staaten sind?
Verstehe nicht.
I think that was a mistake. I should never have asked that question. I don't...
Der mitwirkt.
Nein.
9 is no, isn't it? Tell her that The Price is Right is one of our cultural, it's a very important cultural thing.
Es ist eine besondere Kulturleistung der Vereinigten Staaten. Das müssen Sie sich unbedingt ansehen.
Ich werde es mir beim nächsten Mal sofort ansehen.
Next time I'm going to look at it right away.
Thank you very much. Tell us about the fun you've been having in Miami, will you please?
I've been having lots of fun here with all the girls. We've been to the beach and to the many sites that are here in Miami. Met a lot of people and had a lot of fun.
You speak perfect English. Where did you learn to speak English so well?
In Los Angeles.
Were you an exchange student?
No, I lived in Los Angeles for many years.
Oh, you did? Where'd you go to
Yes.
high school?
Temple City High School.
Here she is from one of the most exotic countries in the world, a graduate of Temple City High School in Los Angeles.
And I've been in Seattle, Washington State.
In Washington?
Yes.
Did you visit Darrington, Washington?
No.
Did the state officials tell you anything about the historical significance of Darrington, Washington? You mean no one told you that Bob Barker was born in Darrington, Washington?
No.
There was no monument on the highway? Not even a refrigerator?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I saw in her bio that she teaches aerobics to children and to old people. How old are these old people doing aerobics?
Vi en tu biografía que le enseñas ejercicios aeróbicos a niños y a personas mayores. ¿Qué edad tienen las personas mayores?
Bueno, entre 30 y 50.
Well, between 30 and 50.
30 and 50. I don't know whether I can go on now. Well, now, many of our viewers probably know very little about Zaire. Ask her to tell them about her country.
Nous connaissons très peu à l'égard de votre pays, Zaïre. Pouvez-vous nous décrire un peu le pays?
Ça se trouve dans l'Afrique centrale, vers l'ouest.
It is located in Central Africa.
Well, we did know that, yes. But are the mountains, or is it desert, or what?
Nous savions ça déjà. Alors, mais y a-t-il des montagnes? Est-ce qu'il y a beaucoup de déserts, quoi?
Oui, il n'y a pas tellement de montagnes ni de déserts.
No, there aren't that many mountains, and there isn't that much desert.
I wonder what they have in Zaire. Thank you very much. What does she plan to do when her reign is over?
Mitä tulet tekemään, kun aikaisemmin Suomena on ohi?
I continue my to model work, and maybe 1 year after that, and then I go to study.
Have you noticed her Finnish sounds very much like English, doesn't it? So different from yours.
Your mother was Miss Italy in 1959?
Yes.
What advice did she have for you when you came here? They approve of the genes, you see.
She just told me to be myself and to smile.
And you smile beautifully. What is the first thing you're going to do when you get back to Italy?
To eat pasta.
She is Cecilia Baloco, 22. She lives in Santiago. And she is a recent Design Institute graduate. Now, do you wish to speak English?
I know a little bit, but I would prefer to have my...
All right, let's have the interpreter stand by here.
Thank you.
And ask her, please, what she intends to do now that she's finished her studies.
¿Qué es lo que piensas hacer ahora que ya has terminado tus estudios?
Bueno, trabajar como diseñadora, porque eso es lo que soy. Seguir con mis clases de ballet, porque las amo. Soy bailarina clásica. Y a lo mejor luego casarme.
I would like to carry on with my fashion designing. I would like to carry on with ballet dancing, classical ballet, and maybe marry and have a family.
Well, you're going to be very busy, muy ocupado.
Voy a hacer las cosas una por una, no todas juntas.
To take everything one at a time.
Yes. Now, ask her, is she going to design clothing her own line, or does she want to work for a manufacturer?
¿Vas a fabricar tu ropa tú misma o vas a trabajar para una fábrica, una manufactura?
No, yo quiero instalarme sola, porque tengo muchas ideas, quiero lanzar una nueva línea diferente y de seguir diseñando, que es lo que más me gusta. No quiero trabajar en una empresa grande porque se pierde un poco la creatividad.
Now, I understood that. She wants to do her own line because she has many original ideas and she doesn't want to work with a company because they may change them, right?
Exactly.
Yes, I'm proud of myself. Judges, give me a mark on that, please.
Why did you then ask me in
Now, just
English?
a moment. Look at this. What?
Why did you ask me in English?
Why are you speaking English now? Why is she here at all?
Well, do again the question, but in Spanish.
In Espanol?
So my
All
country
right,
can understand.
I'll speak
Yes.
Spanish, you speak English.
Okay.
Okay. I'll give you a chance to wind this up with a commercial for your new line, but you have to do it in English. Now, don't look frightened. I'm going to write
Like a
comercial por
okay.
televisión.
In English? No.
In inglés,
No.
inglés. No commercial then. All right. No, I'm going to tell you what to say. I have an idea.
Okay.
I have una idea, okay?
Okay.
Now, you say that in English.
Okay. You ladies, next Christmas, ask Santa Claus to give you a sweater designed by me.
There you are, and they'll do it. Thank you, Miss Shelley. Thank you.